And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Counter give to Kamara. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Sent down by Cody Barton. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Now looking to throw. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken 2nd in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Finds a man, right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. 3rd down coming up. They give it to him again. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought down by Christian Wilkins. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Another carry for him. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll run here following the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. This finds Franklin. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Broncos looking at a punt on 4th down, and Riley Dixon on to handle that. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Another run for Kamara. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 2nd and 3 now. Here's a give inside to Camara. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. Got 46 on his first punch, and this one's pushing a little more distance. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. No return on that punt. And the Broncos get set to take over. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at first down here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Hand off to the back. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Quan Jones with a tackle on that play.
I'm completely happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Got a man, it's Thomas. And not much doing, he stopped quickly.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
He smartly won't risk something here. Just chucks it away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Camara running out of the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming, And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
That's complete to Kamara. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Broncos running their offense out once again. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. It's a Denver touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
2nd and 10 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that. Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Jukes one defender. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Brought down by Christian Wilkins. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Broncos driving ahead. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Daniels. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Now Daniels off the play action. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Riley. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 24-yard line.
We've hit halftime in our first Monday night contest of the season. As we'll kick you over now to Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman. Coach, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans, where it was the visiting Niners who are able to come away with the road victory. Brock Purdy, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting L.A. Rams. Will Levis, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Houston Texans. Anthony Richardson, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. This has been a hard-fought battle thus far. Just the 1 touchdown to this point is still anybody's game at 7-0, as both of these defenses have been out there trying to one-up one another. These 2 teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made on the play by Dietrich Wines. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They motion the tight end over. Back-to-back carries here. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Find Diablo there on the tackle. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to the well again. He's out near midfield and still going. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got a man left. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets him around 6 there. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 32. He'll get this one to Adams. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Running behind center with Kamara. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring up. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They go play action here. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Throwing on 2nd and 10. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
I A DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that will set up first and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They'll run with Kamara. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that.
It is into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas! The Raiders start the second half with some needed points. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blocker? Scrimmage, that's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
One after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Broncos returning their offense and this running back to the field. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. They've got first down from the 31. Lone back gets the handoff. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Quan Jones with the tackle on that play. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here's Daniels. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Put the body on the line for his team. Give him 13 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From the gun, it's Daniels. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And it's third down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Daniels throwing on third. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Tucker now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Complete here to Bowers. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Trey Tucker makes the play. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Vegas first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
From the red zone now. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. They'll run here on first down. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They give it to him again. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Broncos holding on to a field goal lead. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. He's back to throw. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Well, that's one you chalked up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4. He'll throw it. It is caught left side. And he will get the first as they touch him down. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And he runs this up close to midfield at about the 48. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Another carry for him. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Back to throw it. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them. There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.